The Three Wise Men. In the quiet hours before dawn, when the desert still held the night's breath, three scholars from distant kingdoms stared at a star that refused to behave like all others. It pulsed, slow, deliberate, like a heartbeat stitched into the sky. They were not friends nor rivals, but men who carried questions heavier than their treasures. And on this night, each one felt the same impossible whisper: follow. Melchior the eldest carried gold, but also the weight of a prophecy his father never lived to see. Caspar, younger and restless, brought frankincense, yet secretly hoped to burn away the doubts that had plagued him for years. Balthazar, with eyes that saw patterns in places others saw chaos, bore myrrh and a fear he had never admitted aloud. What if the world was changing and he was not ready? The star moved, not across the sky but forward, as though it descended a hidden staircase. Camels groaned under the load, sand hissed beneath their feet, and the men traveled through night so silent they felt the earth holding its breath. At the edge of Judea, the star froze above a small town that looked far too ordinary to contain destiny. The men exchanged glances, three minds arriving at the same unspoken truth. This was no palace, no fortress, no throne. Yet the air vibrated with a strange softness, as if the world was turning the page of its old story. Inside the humble shelter, a child lay wrapped in cloth as thin as dawn's first light. His eyes were closed, yet each man felt seen, not by a gaze, by a presence. It was as though the boy had already read their histories and forgiven them. Their gifts suddenly felt too small. Gold for a king, but what kind of king sleeps on straw? Frankincense for a priest, but what kind of priest needs no temple? Myrrh for mourning, but who gives such a gift at a beginning? And yet somehow the child accepted them all. When the star dimmed, the men stepped outside, changed. They arrived with questions, but left with a certainty deeper than scripture. The world's true light did not rise in the sky. It had entered it. They mounted their camels, not as wise men returning home, but as witnesses carrying a story the world was not yet ready to understand. If you love God, like and subscribe for more stories like this. God bless you.